We're at The Hague. This is the Dutch Parliament buildings here. Very old. Some of the buildings were built in the started in the 1300s. They're remodeling all these. These are some that have already been finished as you go around the square. This place is just a maze of government buildings loaded with hundreds of bureaucrats. They got a big square here. I guess this is where the bureaucrats come to eat lunch. They didn't have enough old buildings, so they had to build some new ones. And this is a statue of William I. Willem I.
In the late 1600s, Willem drove the French and the English out of the Netherlands and united all of the little small districts into one country. That's really why he's such a big hero.
A little shopping arcade off of The Hague. Nothing much you really want to buy, or at least that I want to buy. Lots of people though. Well, this morning we're in Leiden, and here's the crew all starting to get ready for our day tour. Today we're going to end up in Haarlem. Leiden has been a very nice town to go through. We were here all day yesterday. It was our free day, and we rode out to the sand dunes, had a nice ride. But it was too cloudy, the beach, there was nobody on it. This is our sister ship, the Nina. And this is a whole crew that chartered the whole boat, and they're basically from Massachusetts. And we don't ride with them during the day, but we end up at the same place at night. This is the morning traffic. These are people going to work. I would say that they're using a lot more cars in Holland than they were the last time we were here. Last time it was all bicycles. And you still see some bicycles, mopeds, and everything else. But a lot more cars. Today we're traveling from Leiden to Haarlem, and we have stopped out here at a cheese farm or factory, or little factory. A man and his wife and 2 children. They live here and make cheese, and they have 40 cows and some sheep. And they have a nice little factory. The 40 cows give 600 liters of milk each day, which they make cheese. And they sell the cheese to tourists like us, or mainly they ship it into the market. Right now, almost all of our group are inside looking at the cheese making, which I've already done. It's a very neat little operation, and I guess they have a happy life out here. We're in stitching. This is a sort of a Dutch Williamsburg. They've restored and brought in a lot of houses, and people live here. The guy tells us there's a 7-year waiting list to get here, and then people have to keep up the houses, and it's really very similar to what goes on at they've restored all the old things, windmills and barns, and they have some exhibitions around here. I'm going to go over and try to get some pictures of them making wooden shoes. A lot of people arrive here by tour boat, and there's quite a few groups here, some Japanese, all kinds of different nationalities. Unfortunately, right now they're not holding any demonstrations, but this is where they make wooden shoes, and these are wooden shoe machines. And this is the old knife when they used to do it by hand. And unfortunately, we don't get a demonstration. There is a video over there, and maybe I'll go over and take a few pictures of that so you get a little bit of an idea. I don't know why I'm getting this strobing effect. The video isn't doing that.
This was our last day. After this, we got back to Amsterdam. However, our last night, we went out on a night canal boat tour of Amsterdam, and then we spent the last night on board the Winding.
Well,
and then, of course, we were off to the USA the next day.
But it's sort of like all of Holland. It's almost like a storybook.
Well, we're on our way home. They did provide us with a screen showing us how we were going and how fast, etc., etc. Also, KLM had 2 drinks, 2 meals, and 2 movies, and no extra charges. Of course, this was in 1995. It was really a nice flight.
En immigratieformulieren zullen zo dadelijk worden uitgereikt. Het douaneformulier moet door alle passagiers ingevuld worden. 1 formulier per familie.